Welcome to the No Filters podcast special event again. Today we have myself, um Mookie, and Vinny decided to join us. See y'all, we're not alienating or excluding anyone. That's not what happens. We're just on a special event. No time frame, no rhyme or reason. It's just here. Now, prior to getting into today's special event topic, um, to the listener that pointed out the distraction of the music, I was aware prior to you bringing it to my attention because we got a letter from the content owner reminding us that we don't own said content. However, they did not suggest that they were going to pull it, only that they were going to apply some type of tag to imply ownership of that particular part of the video. That's cool because this shit is it's not monetized or nothing like that. So I'm not going to jump out the window on it. It is what it is. But thank you for pointing it out, even though I was already aware. And we are doing another special event come Thursday. Just so everyone is aware, that special event was suggested by one of the few people on this entire planet whose opinion I actually give a fuck about. So it is happening. Period.
Wait, that's not what this one is about?
No, that's not this one. This is the one me and you were already planning to do. That's why we're doing it.
Oh. Look,
this is the adults. This is the children and grown folks business.
Look, I completely.
That's not right. See, when he said that's gonna be spicy.
Ooh, that's why I thought we was doing that one.
I wanted to. I was like, oh man, when I seen it, I said, ooh, that's gonna be so spicy. Ooh, I could go in. Then I was like, you know what? Nah, because I need to be mentally prepared to be that spicy. I'm not prepared to be that spicy in the moment. It could escalate to that, but I kind of want to start with the spice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if somebody seasons your food after they cook it, that's what's gonna happen. If it has to be a build up to the spice. Well, when you get this plate on Thursday, that shit gonna be hot. That's gonna be a jerk pod. That's the jerk pod.
Look, I was confused. When you said that, I was like, oh, okay, we doing this. I was like, okay.
Jump all the way out the window. Look, at first I'm telling you, I was like, oh, fuck everything else. This is about to come down.
And that's what I thought. And when you said that, I was like, okay, it's fuck this topic. I thought we was gonna jump on that. Okay, well, I'm cool then. I'm good. I'm good. I can take my finger off the trigger now. I can go full bang.
Well, look, you remember the intro to the original pod? There's no filter. We don't aim to offend, but if you get hit, oh fucking well. That's what Thursday gonna be.
You need to lead with that when we do the special event. You need to lead with that.
Dude, Thursday it's gonna be spicy. Anyway, listeners, today's topic is children and grown folks' business. So, Vinny wasn't aware. He kind of jumped in. Okay, first of all, Vinny said, fuck your special event. I ain't doing it.
Exactly.
And I was like, okay, bet. And then time rolled around to do the special event. He was like, what? We're not doing the special event? I said, this ain't France. Do you have any Grey Poupon? And he said, of course. And then he joined the fucking event. I was like, okay, cool, bet. So right now, just so you're aware, I'm eating chicken and waffles. Completely unrelated to the pod. So we're going to let Vinny kick off his feelings about children and grown folks' business because I'm eating chicken and waffles.
No, I'm not kicking it off because I don't know shit about it and I ain't got kids. I just came because y'all said we was having one.
Okay, Mookie, you see how I'm smacking? Because your chicken is good on motherfucker.
Good God. You couldn't pick another time to eat, really?
Oh my God. All right.
I guess that's a no.
that was a resounding no. Okay, I don't even know where to begin with this because the fact that this is even a topic is problematic. I mean, this is some shit that I don't know, man. It's weird.
It should go without saying, but it doesn't.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I feel like the topic is good, but it's like, yo, it's a topic you shouldn't have to talk about. Like, kids should not be in adult faces taking in adult content. Period. Point blank. Not a debatable topic. Children are children. Children should be children. That's what it is. It's crazy. I can't stand when I'm sitting up here talking to another adult and a child is just looking me in my damn mouth. Like, go somewhere. Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, you ain't got nowhere else to be besides in my business, listening to me talk. I can't even say what I want to say because you sitting right there looking.
Oh, that pisses me off.
Like, what if I want to fucking pull my dick out? Like, I can't do it because your child is sitting right there. Like, it's weird. I don't understand. And some parents don't have no problem with that shit. Like, they don't see the issue in it. And that in itself boggles my mind. Like, it's crazy. I've never once understood that shit. Like, my grandma used to fucking smack the shit out of us when we was around. We had to go the fuck away. Like, it was weird. Like, you couldn't sit there and listen. You had to go somewhere. Kids was in the room playing, and that's where y'all stayed until the party was over.
So are you saying
Yes.
it's the fault of these new toxic bitches?
Yes.
These new modern women?
Yes.
Shots fired!
Yes. Yes. Y'all are too busy trying to be your children's friends and not their fucking parents. That's the problem. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. You don't have to like me. You don't ever have to fucking like me at all. It's weird, man. I don't know. I had this conversation all the time. And it's weird to me. It's weird. How you let your children sit there and intake adult information and then they go back and regurgitate it to somebody else. Oh,
and then you embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly. And now you want to be like, well, I don't know where they got this from. They learned it from you, all right? They learned it from watching you. That shit ain't just spring up. Like, I be telling myself, like, that's like real shit. I would fuck it, I don't care.
Wasn't that an after school commercial for weed or something like that? I learned it by watching you.
Yeah, that shit was an old ass Dare commercial.
Ah, that's old.
That was an old Dare commercial.
Just dating the shit out of yourself, ain't you, Moot?
Here's YouTube. What are you talking about?
YouTube.
I just seen that commercial yesterday.
It's still out there. It circulates very frequently. That's why it was still fresh in my brain. I was like, because I had just seen it on the commercial. Another thing that pisses me off about kids. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. A kid's birthday party is just fucking that. You're gonna have to bring me in at some point because I'm gonna be all over some shit. A kid's party is just fucking that. A kid's party. A kid's party should not start at fucking 7 o'clock at night. That's fucking weird. There is no reason for a children's party to start at 7 p.m. That is an adult party with children there. That's what the fuck you just did.
Yeah, you could bring your kids. It's okay.
Like,
you don't have other people bring their kids too.
That shit's fucking weird. Weird to me, man. Like a children's party, the time should be between 11 and 3. 3 is the latest. Anything after 3 o'clock, you you testing some waters that you don't need to test.
No, it depends. It depends. It depends on like if it's at a venue and the venue has particular session times and it's a kid's venue.
Okay, I will, you know what? Touche. I will concede that point. I will concede. Like if this shit is at Chuck E. Cheese, okay, cool. I get it. But if this is at your fucking grandma's house in the backyard on the porch, ain't no, that shit is unacceptable.
And all the babies got on Anything's Possible shirts.
That shit is unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. That shit blows my mind. I don't understand.
Drinking juicy juice out of motherfucking Tanqueray bottles.
Is that like oh, shit so wild, man. Like where it's more adults at the party than it is kids. That shit is weird as fuck to me. I don't even feel comfortable at some shit like that. I'd be like, this shit does not seem right. This is giving off very pedophile vibes going on right now. I don't like what's happening. It's way too many adults. Like, where's your kid at? I don't have a kid. Oh shit, party over. It's time to go. It's time to wrap this shit up, B. It's time to go. That shit's wild. I don't know. That's just me though. Y'all need to stop letting kids run y'all. Because that shit's crazy too. You remember when you was a kid, you used to talk back to your mom with the if you even thought about
I wouldn't be around if I did that.
You ever thought about talking back, smacking your mouth?
What you want to say? What you want to say? Something? Do you have something to say? Like that would be my mother. My mother would. Do you have something to say?
That's
no.
Just crazy. These kids nowadays, these modern women raising these kids, like you done had kids when you was 16. What Bernie Mac say? You're a grandma, you 25. That shit don't work. That shit don't work. That shit don't work.
I miss Bernie Mac.
Man, old people. We had grandmothers, like old people who were grandmothers, not these new age grandmas, man. They be out there in the club with you. That's wild shit to me. Can't do it. I know I said a lot of shit.
I'm gonna rein you back in.
Thank you. Right? Please.
This is why I'm gonna rein you back in. Because I know what the topic is. I know expressly how you feel about the topic, but let's address the topic in present tense. And what I mean by that is where we exist now, the space that we, all three of us, exist in, these women typically have grown children. Your grown child still don't need to be in your personal romantic business. Bitch, you done lost your mind. I don't see how you think that's acceptable in any way, shape, or form. I mean, this goes like for me, this is across the board, right? When I talk about children being in grown folks' business, I mean I'm grown now. I'm grown. But my mother's generation got some business that ain't mine. And while I could sit at the table and listen and even offer some fucking feedback, if the conversation comes up, I have to excuse myself because I was raised properly. I love you, mommy. Thank you. I appreciate it for not fucking me up like these fucking new bitches is fucking up these fucking kids right now. That's strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and eventually we're gonna get into this because I think this is gonna be a whole topic. Learning both sides, learning what happened. That's grown folks' business. It ain't the child's business. But seemingly, bitches be having some shit to say about what he doing or what he did. But that's not that child's business. You let that play out the way it's gonna play out. and the questions will get asked and the questions will get answered, I have no vested interest in throwing you under the bus. Probably because I'm already under the bus because you threw me there and I'm trying to crawl from up under the tire. But I'm still not going to throw you under the bus. So this whole children and grown folks business, I mean that shit. I don't mean small children. Like definitely small children shouldn't have to deal with the traumas that is adult life. Like, you know, whatever you got going on, whatever is in the mix. I mean, I get, you know, you want to spend time with your babies and you want to have your babies up under you a little bit. Like, that's cool. Like, it's cute. It is. But there is a time and a place for that. Every conversation don't need to happen with the kids right in your fucking face. That's crazy. That's just, you know, you don't, when the bills come, you don't sit your child down and start outlining which bills you're gonna pay and which ones you ain't.
That's weird.
It's not everybody's business.
That child should not know that you are financially struggling now. It's weird that a child knows more about your finances.
I mean, unless you come home and your shit's outside. Like if you come home, your shit's outside, or you come home and the lights is off, or you got to fucking plug the extension cord into the neighbors or some shit like that. Like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. I'm from somewhere, so it is what it is. But at the end of the day, no. Like, if these things are occurring, but you still don't talk about what you got to do to get the money. You don't talk about what you're doing, like how you got in the situation. None of these things are being explained to the child. Like you got to do what you got to do to make the child's life more as livable as possible. You don't be explaining all of the traumas and the tragedies and the repercussions and the obstacles and the hurdles to a child. That's not okay. It's weird. It's weird as hell.
It is. And it's like, just like you said, growing up, man, like my mom, I love my mom to death. And I never knew none of the shit that was happening. And the story that pops up in my mind is like, I remember me and my homeboy, like, we were coming from somewhere and we were hungry. And my mom, she was like, yo, I said, can we stop and get McDonald's? She was like, yeah. To that time, I was like, yo, I didn't, because she didn't eat nothing. She bought us something, but she didn't eat nothing. And I didn't realize what the
you ain't shit. You took your mama's last month.
Exactly. And I
you
did.
Ain't shit. And you ain't shit ass nigga.
I didn't know until I was in my damn 30s, bruh. 30s. She said, I don't even know how the fuck it came up, and she told me that shit, man. I almost cried my motherfucking eyes out, bruh.
You ain't shit. The pressure you put on that woman in front of somebody else, no less. You ain't shit.
And you know
I should reach through this motherfucker and whoop your ass. Where my goddamn belt at? You know what? We need to bring back belt whooping. Mookie, you the first motherfucker on the list. I'm sorry.
My mom is the fucking MVP of it all. I shit you not. And I spent the rest of my life making that shit up to her too. Whatever she called me, I don't think whatever I got. If it's my last, I make sure she got it first. Because that's the type of parent that everybody should fucking thrive to be.
Oh yeah, you know what? Wait, you know what? Let me add this caveat, right?
Yeah.
While your opinions of me can be whatever they are, bitch, because I'm talking to women in particular. Your opinions of me can be whatever the fuck you want it to be. However, the reverence I have for the women that raised me are the reason y'all are judged so fucking harshly.
Fucking facts.
Facts.
Fucking facts.
So it's not that I have a problem with women. It's not that I think women are fucking pieces of shit. I think y'all are pieces of shit in comparison to the women that fucking raised me.
Who went above
because the shit they did during the time frame they did it, and the bastard that I was in the process have got me to this point. This is the culmination of all those events. So when you do something that is not on par, if it is less, if you have taken 6 shots to get on the fucking fairway, and this is a 3-par hole, you're fucking losing, bitch. And if you don't know golf, look it the fuck up. Look it the fuck up. Understand that this is an insult from the bottom of my motherfucking being. I love women who do what they have to do. My mother and my grandmother and my aunt didn't make no motherfucking excuses.
None.
They did what the fuck they had to do. And I was not an easy motherfucker. Hindsight being 2020, I was not an easy motherfucker to raise. And I know that. And I feel comfortable saying this, and my mother listens and gives me feedback on the pod. So all of the foul shit y'all think I'm saying, and y'all, I bet he wouldn't say that in front of his mother. No, you're right. I wouldn't say it in front of her because she raised me with a milligram of fucking respect that I would never use this much profanity in her presence. However, right now, I'm not talking to her. She is going to hear this, and then she is going to laugh. And she's going to say, Mookie gave away all of the motherfucking things because he's making facial expressions. And this is what she says. Literally, Mookie, is that not what she said when we was on the phone?
Yes. I didn't
she got in Mookie's ass for giving away the shit when the facial expressions came.
Oh, shit.
So you bitches can feel however you want to feel. Keep your goddamn kids out of my goddamn face. Keep your kids out of your goddamn face. Learn how to do what the fuck you need to do. They ain't your motherfucking friends. They your goddamn kids. And even when your kid is old, it's still your fucking kid. It's still a child. I'm grown. And I don't know what my mother's paycheck is. I don't know if she gets a fucking refund. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
It's weird.
I digress.
Oh, no. Keep going. I liked it.
No. I'm good. I have to save my spice for Thursday.
Because it's weird, man. It's like when you said it hit home because I never really understood it until you said it out loud. I was like, that is why. That is it. That's it. Y'all suck. Y'all
like the disappointment on my grandmother's face when she seen that fucking neighborhood tattoo. The disappointment on my mom's face when she seen the shit that I was getting into at school for no motherfucking reason, and she know her fucking son was intellectually superior to his fucking peers. I would apologize, but they made me who I am today. So you bitches are out of y'all rabbit ass mind if you think I'm accepting any shortcomings whatsoever. That is fucking ridiculous.
That's real shit.
Keep the children in a child's place. Period. Point blank. Period. End statement.
It's simple. It's a very simple concept that is lost.
Could you imagine growing up,
Nope.
knowing the rent's due, knowing what your mama pay for rent, knowing how much she get paid, and you scheduling out which toy she can afford to get you with the remainder of the month? Get the fuck is wrong with you new bitches? Fuck.
It's weird, man. It's really weird. And the more you think about it, the weirder it becomes. It's just like, I don't get it. I don't.
I'm not trying to get it. That's the point. Listen, I'm seriously, I've never even hidden it. I am not trying to understand who they are. I'm simply saying, you motherfucking bitches is goddamn wrong. Right and wrong are moral designators. Morally, y'all are fucking wrong. In every sense of the word.
Yeah, I feel like you're not telling us how you really feel about the subject.
I'm honestly not.
He's not. He's really. This is definitely the watered down.
You think I was fucking kidding? No, I'm dead ass.
This is watery.
Man, like seriously, the shit is a bit much. Y'all doing a bit much with the kids, all in the business. Like that's weird as hell. That's weird. Look, I'm not gonna say precisely what happened because I'm not about to vilify anyone in the public space. But Mookie was on the phone for a phone call that occurred that was so problematic from start to finish. It took everyone a moment to get their shit together. Everyone. It was the weirdest shit ever. Literally. Weird as fuck. Ain't no fucking way a child should be involved in that type of conversation. It's okay, bro. Breathe. Don't say nothing.
I'm
just
trying.
Breathe. I know. Just breathe. It's gonna be all right. It's cool. The situation was handled. I handled it beautifully, if I do say so myself. I just want you to relax and breathe. And that is not even why we're doing the pod. We're doing the pod because of the meme. No, the meme that I posted with the series of memes about the chick saying, I want to be married, I want a ring, I want a kid. And then he leaves all his shit. And then when you see the kid asking him questions, she's like, well, mom said you got a new family and a new girlfriend. And dude is literally by himself in a small ass shack, curled up, breaking up his shit because he lost his fucking mind. Exactly. And then when he finally does find that little bit of happiness, he has to live with the pressures of the constant discipline. Like, could I have been better then? Was it me? Or like, is it because I've grown? Or was she that bad? But I can't even have that conversation with nobody because then I got to paint her out to be the bad guy to have the fucking conversation. Shit is ridiculous. That's why we're going to have the flip side of the coin conversation soon.
I literally pushed that out of
No,
my mind.
we look, we're going to have it. We're expressly, I want y'all to listen. I want everyone to know what I'm about to say is not code, but Mookie is going to feel it more than you motherfucker. We're going to have this conversation without being specific for prosperity and a reference point.
I'm going to need you to rein me in on that one too.
I'm not going to let you go down the rabbit hole. I promise.
That's all I ask.
Right, because the hate will be spewed, but we don't want to do that. No, we don't. We've had this discussion. We don't want to go down that road because when the questions come, think about it. The day we post it can always be referenced. I haven't said any disparaging thing.
You're right.
And here is how I felt about it prior to you asking. You want to know my opinion on it? Here you go. This is not because you're asking the question. It's because I was prepared for the question. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, but and once again, even in those explanations, it's not for the adult to put a child firmly in an adult business. It's just not fucking okay. I don't give a fuck how old the child is. When I say child, I mean generationally. I don't mean age. I mean just a generation. You don't belong there. You just fucking don't. The fuck is wrong with that? Whatever.
It's what it is now. I mean,
right, like, listen, at the end of the day, nothing fruitful is about to come from any further dialogue on this topic. That's why it's a special event. Because this shit is over. It's all about joke time now. Because we might just say, click, cut you bitches the fuck off. Because this shit this should not have to be a conversation.
At all. It shouldn't even be a topic. And what's even weirder is that when you bring it up to her, she look at you like, "What are you talking?"
You know what? Fuck it. Because I'm with the next time the topic is broached in my world, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm sending motherfuckers the link. So I want you to listen right this very moment. Bitch, your mama raised you wrong.
Hands down.
Jokes. I ain't got nothing but jokes left. What's up? What we got? That was the 31-20 mark.
That was it.
Look, that was the 31-20 mark. That's my reference point. Your mama raised you wrong. I mean, what the fuck else is there? My mama raised me a particular way. I know, like, if the conversation is happening, I need to excuse myself. And I'm fucking grown.
Exactly. There's still a there's a generational gap. And
yes, it's not even a gap. It's a clear and distinct separation because we were properly fucking raised. Look, we used to have little like larger family gatherings where you got the parts of the family you don't really fuck with. I don't know. I'm a northerner, like that. There are parts of the family you don't really fuck with. Like you see them when you see them. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. So, right, like the aunt that's from your mom's generation say some next level shit. You don't go at her. Your mom handles that.
Mm-hmm.
You're good. I'm like, okay, the cousins say some shit. I'm gonna let you bitches know who the fuck I am in real time. Ain't nobody finna have any misconceptions about what's actually happening in real time. However, if your mama say something to me, I gotta let my mom handle that. I can't tell that aunt, bitch, I will smack your head off your motherfucking shoulders. Like you just can't do that. Well, you can, and that's what you new generation of little motherfuckers is doing. That's why y'all wrong. That's why you bitches is wrong, because that's how y'all raising y'all babies. Y'all wrong. And I'm not saying accept the disrespect, because literally that is what creates the conflict. It's like, okay, the disrespect that came from a generation above, for whatever reason, be it a misunderstanding or whatever, I'm just not going to address it, although I am grown. It is still my mother's thing. Like she's always kept it a buck. Like, look, I got you. You don't got to do that. I got you. And because she has consistently had me throughout my lifetime, it's not like I didn't have faith in her ability to handle it. She handling shit better than I would. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. I know my role. I know my place. Good to go.
Right.
I'm straight. The cousins, y'all say some dumb shit, I have to put hands on you. And feet. Right. I'll put hands and feet on you.
We fight, bro. Fighting all day. You know what? That is crazy. That is a very up north thing, though.
Oh yeah, the whole separation of family thing. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, like this, it's crazy, bro. Like down south, because everybody's spread out. The family usually lives in close proximity to other family, so that's who you play with, shit like that. But I'm a northerner, and the family was from down here. I come down this motherfucker, and they talking shit. I'm like, number one, I can't even understand you mumble mouth motherfuckers. I'm about to smack the shit out of you.
Whoa.
Well, that's what I was saying to my family. I ain't say you mumble mouth motherfucker.
Slow down.
Mumble mouth motherfucker.
Hold on, slow down.
Oh,
but I was thinking about that because even though there was a separation, I don't know. It's like when we came together, it was, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Everybody got to play nice for the sake. The older generation has established ties to one another. See, I understood that. I understood my mom knew the cousins and my older aunts in a different way than I did. Because when you take me back home, I'm from Pittsburgh. Like, I don't know these motherfuckers down here. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. Fuck them. Fuck their kids. Shit. I know my great aunts. I love them to death. But they children, and then they grandkids who was my age, man, get the fuck out of here. I'll beat the fuck out of one of y'all.
It's crazy because I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because they did have the bad night weekend.
I'm dead ass. And I'm not gonna say it's not a northern southern thing. It's just highlighted because of the northern southern thing. It's more of a if you stayed in close proximity with the larger part of your family. It's not just a northern southern thing. But I don't see you motherfuckers. That's like, so you live in a particular spot. Your mom get a better job 2 hours away. You're not gonna play with the cousins as frequently, so you don't have a rapport with them. They not your motherfuckers. So, I'm like, man, look, this is no bullshit. I don't even think I ever told this story before. My cousin told me what he wasn't going to do one time. So it was me and my little cousin. We down here. We was being forcibly made to enjoy ourselves while cleaning pecans from the gutter from the very large pecan tree. Not pleasant at all. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a northerner. That shit wasn't fun to me. I didn't like it. Pecans are to eat, not to clean. Facts, right? So the cousin tell me he ain't finna help. He finna go do some other shit. Boy, I got down off that roof. I had his ass up in the corner with one hand around his throat and the other one up under his collar. One of his toes was still on the ground, but the other foot was dangling. My little cousin was like, yo, cuz. I'm like, man, I'm about to beat this nigga ass. Fuck is he talking about? Yo, look, after that, there was only one other incident that we had to have with the cousins, and then they didn't fuck with me no more. Ever. And I don't mean they didn't fuck with me like no beef. I mean, literally, we don't speak. They was probably, look, they was like, the northern part of the family, oh, them niggas is crazy. I'm not fucking with them. Period. And once again, when my little cousin came down here to stay, he ain't had no problems. Hey, the reputation preceded. Good to go.
They knew already.
That's got to be one of the best stories I've ever heard you tell.
It's hilarious. Oh, oh, that is some very deep shit to do.
Yeah, like, it is what it is. And I don't even think I was 18 yet when that shit happened. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Fuck you mean? We on this roof, like me and my little cousin up here on, like, climb ladders up on the roof. Like, my uncle had this nice ass crib. We cleaning the pecans out. You motherfuckers about you ain't finna help. Y'all about to be out here playing with the water hose and shit, eating, chilling, plant. Fuck, nigga, you crazy as hell. No. I'm done. I'm off that. We grew, and if you ever hear this, cuz we grown now. I'm putting hands on you.
That's just great.
Facts.
That is great.
Yep. Hey, no filter special event. It has happened. It's in the books.
Another one down.
Yeah, another one down. Oh, rest assured, y'all are gonna want to be in the building for Thursdays. Look, I don't know. Tomorrow's regular podcast, you're all welcome. Enjoy. We love it. The special event, however, you know what? Even more so, it's gonna be super spicy because the person who fucking suggested it.
Yeah, no shit. Right?
I'm trying to tell you right now. You want to talk about having a reverence and an undying love for a motherfucker? Period.
Facts. Facts.
Period.
Did you finally make friends with Kurt Sutter?
This person's way more important than Kurt Sutter.
Anybody got anything before we get up out of here?
Nope, because it's about to cut off.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. We gonna talk and stay on till it cut off.